It's Monday, July 3rd, 2023. Let's talk about the news. From Reuters, French police long unreformed, under scrutiny after shooting. The death of a teenage boy at the hands of French police last week has led to a wave of popular, at times violent and destructive protests, and fresh outcry about the culture of and tactics used by French police officers. This is similar in some ways to the outflow of grief and surge in protests that followed the death of George Floyd at the hands of police in the United States, in that this is one death that seems to gesture at the larger issue of alleged systemic prejudice within the French police force toward immigrants from African countries. In the days since the killing, police unions have said that they will be increasing their levels of physical aggression toward unruly protesters, and that, in essence, the government had better not try to stop them. And protesters and some politicians have said that this might be a good moment to start questioning the influence these police unions have over French government institutions. From the Associated Press, dozens of Israeli Air Force vets threaten not to serve after Netanyahu resumes judicial overhaul. Following an announcement by the Israeli government indicating that it would proceed with an unpopular judicial overhaul, more than 100 Israeli Air Force reservists said they will refuse to show up for duty if it is passed, and an estimated 150,000 people attended a protest rally in Tel Aviv that blocked the city's main highway. This announcement came after Prime Minister Netanyahu said that his government was unable to find a compromise with the opposition party, and would thus move forward with an overhaul that many legal experts have argued would give Netanyahu and his party the ability to pass any laws they want, unimpeded by a judicial system that would no longer be capable of serving as a check on their power. A similar plan to pass this overhaul, and similarly huge protests in response to that plan, were seen earlier this year, and this past weekend marked the 26th straight weekend of nationwide protests against this effort. And from the Financial Times, advertising industry seeks refunds over YouTube skippable ads. New research conducted by a digital ad analysis group called Adalytics suggests that some of YouTube's advertisements are being hidden from users, but tracked as having been viewed, prompting demands for refunds from some of the company's largest customers. One of YouTube's ad offerings, called TrueView, allows users to skip ads after watching them for 5 seconds, and only charges advertisers if they do not skip those ads. This research found that hundreds of thousands of websites and apps played such ads in the background, without audio, and on an automatic loop, leading to charges for ads that were not watched, but which were not tallied as having been skipped either. Google denies these claims, but these findings have raised questions about a key product in Google's advertising portfolio, and lines up with a recent report by the Association of National Advertisers that found about 15% of the $88 billion spent on automated digital ads each year is probably wasted, displayed on made-for-advertising websites that blast a huge number of ads at visitors and profit from accidental clicks. If you're finding some value in One Sentence News, consider leaving a quick review wherever you get your podcasts, and or sharing the show with a friend. You can find out more about this show or subscribe to the email version at onesentencenews.com, and you can support this and other related projects, like the Let's Know Things and Brain Lenses podcasts, at understandery.com.